Hello everyone, this is Rob Capellini, Director of VLab, and today I'm going to show you our new CRISK analysis pages. To get to the CRISK analysis page, you first go to the Climate Risk Welcome page, and here at the top of the page you can see a summary of the total CRISK for all firms in the dataset. If you click on the CRISK analysis page link, it'll take you to the analysis page. At the top of the page, there are buttons which allow you to adjust both the market decline and the stranded asset decline. If you adjust the market decline to something above 0%, you'll get something we call C and S risk, since it is a combination of climate risk and systemic risk. By default, the market risk is set to 0 and the stranded asset decline is set to 50%. After you've adjusted the market and stranded assets decline, you can see an estimate of the total C-risk or C and S risk also listed in this header. Next, we have a graph of firm-level C-risk data. You can choose to plot either C-risk, marginal C-risk, long-run marginal expected shortfall, the betas for both market and climate risk, correlation, volatility, or leverage for each firm in the dataset. You're also able to click this link, which will allow you to copy the graph in a more friendly format. You can change the date range to display a different range of data, or use the shortcuts to get a quick look at a window of data. If you'd rather not see the C-risk graph, you can click on the header to hide the graph. This setting will be saved on subsequent views of this page. Below the graph, we have the C-risk table, which displays C-risk data for various firms in our dataset. The data is segregated into regions: Africa, the Americas, Asia, and Europe. Using the capital requirement radio buttons, you can change the capital requirement, and you can do this for each region. If you'd like to reset the capital requirements, just click the reset button below the capital requirements radio buttons. You're also able to view data for a specific country within the region by clicking the country drop-down box. For insurance firms, you can choose what percentage of separate accounts to include by adjusting the separate accounts radio button. Again, if you'd like to reset back to the default of 40% of separate accounts to include, click the reset button. And also, if you'd like to reset all options, click the reset options button, which will reset everything back to the defaults. On the firm level table, you can see that we have here climate risk rankings for September of 2022. You can change the selected date to view by clicking the arrows on either side of the date select, or by clicking the icon and selecting a specific date. You're also able to view changes by clicking the View Changes toggle switch. On the table, we display for each firm C-risk percent, which is the percentage of total C-risk accounted for by this firm. You can also see C-risk in millions of dollars, marginal C-risk, long-run marginal expected shortfall, the climate beta, correlation, volatility, and leverage for each firm. You're also able to adjust the rows per page for the table, and you can scroll through the different pages of the table by using the left and right arrows at the bottom of the table. If you'd like to see data for a different firm displayed in the graphs above, simply click on the firm name, which changes the data above. If you have any questions, we also have a link to a help page and a link to this video tutorial. And if you'd like to go back to the Climate Risk Welcome page, you can click on the appropriate link below the header.